Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for this session for parents. It's a practical guideline to help you with your journey along with your child with mathematics. What I've done here is I've included some resources that I found really useful. The first one is a website called Sparklebox. I'd like to show you quickly what it looks like. This website has mostly free content. I've skipped right to the mathematics, but there are other subjects that they have resources for. But if you have a look, there's almost every topic that we cover here. So let's look at space and shape, for example. We just want to close this ad. That's the only problem with free websites, are a lot of pop-ups, but that's fine. If you have a look, we clicked on shapes. There are 2D and 3D shapes, sorting and matching time. There is everything on this website. I'm just going to show you one example of time. If you have a look, there are different things you could print. So you could print this display banner if you wanted. You can have a look. There's o'clock times. So if you're teaching your child time, you can have a look here. There's Play-Doh mats. There are posters for clocks. You could open it up. It saves as or downloads as a PDF, and you could easily print them and use them while you are teaching or as a secondary resource to the videos. Let's have a look at our second website. So I just want to go back to my PowerPoint. This is called Twinkle. Here there are some resources that you have to pay for. So that's your choice whether you'd like to pay for it or not. But there are also some free ones. You just have to look at them. I'm going to look at English in this case. But if you are Afrikaans, isiXhosa, or isiZulu speaking, you can get the resources in those languages as well. So let's look at the English resources. I'm going to foundation phase. And there's actually resources for every single subject. There's even some cool interactive games that you could maybe reward your child with if they've done all their exercises or they've watched all their videos. So let's look at maths. And you can see there are free resources. It does say free when it is a free resource. There are so many things you could download. So if you don't want your child playing with the real money, you can print these notes out. There are greater than and less than posters, counting in tens. You can see all the different, and they even have them separated in grades. So that's Twinkle. Let's go back to our PowerPoint. I found that there are many different worksheets that you can download for free. One that was really amazing. It is a free website or a free booklet that you can download. I just want to show you what it looks like quickly. And it's even got some instruction to parents about what your child should be covering. And if you have a look, let's just go down. This is all instructions to parents. You can see that there are worksheets for almost every content area here. So you could get your child to watch the video and then they could consolidate it by doing a worksheet. And this particular workbook is about 84 pages, I think. So there are lots of exercises here. And please, parents, remember that this is not the only one that you can get. You can go onto Google and search for free resources, and you can find so many things online. There's also these DOE booklets, so Department of Education. If your child hasn't received that blue book, the Department of Education book, I'm not going to open it here because it's quite a large document, but I have included the link if you would like to go and have a look at that book if your child hasn't received the hard copy at the school. Those have really nice exercises and activities for learners to do. And the last thing that I'd like to show you is I found this really cool interactive website. So I'm going to take you to it quickly so you can have a look. And there are practice exercises. So you can sign up if you like, but I'm just going to keep exploring for now and close that. And I've taken you here, brought you to the grade 2 maths page. So if you were wanting your child to, for example, order numbers up to 10, you could click that. And you can see questions come up. So the first one says, the first picture is a star, which picture is the sixth? And then your child would have to go and count and the answer. We could even do that quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The star is the sixth picture. And if you also have a look, you can see that there are little speakers here. So if your child is visually impaired, for example, you can just get this voice to read it out to the child. So let's submit and see if we were right. And we were right. So it says terrific. And that's a really cool interactive website. You can obviously find apps and things like that on your phone. And then lastly, parents, I just have some ideas and tips for you. Maths really doesn't have to be boring, and you don't have to have a designated time. Like say, for example, at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing maths. You really don't have to do that. You can do maths at any time. So while you're cooking or you're baking, get your child involved and allow them to help you to measure out things. While you're folding the laundry, for example, you can get them to fold a pair of jeans and show them symmetry. Or you could get them to sort out and draw a pictograph. It's practical things that you're doing every day that you can get your child to help you with. So get your child involved. Even when they're setting the table, you could say, count out the cutlery for everyone. You could make multiplication sums out of that. So you don't need to be sitting at a designated place to be doing maths. You can do it all the time. When you're shopping, you could say, find how many people with white shirts, or how many people have we seen with red shirts, or how many babies have we seen. So you could get them to count. Even when you're driving, you could look at number plates or get the child to look at the number plate. Obviously, don't take your eye off the road, and get your child to add. So say, can you add up the numbers on this number plate? Do an addition sum or subtract the numbers if you'd like. So really, maths is such a practical thing, and you can do it whenever at any time. The other thing is, instead of always writing with a pencil and a pen, you can change things up and make it fun, like using different environments and textures. So you could take the lesson outside, get your child to write in the sand with a stick. You could use shaving cream on a sliding door if you like, get them to model out numbers with Play-Doh. There's lots of things that you can do. You don't have to always use the conventional paper and pen. Even with the counters, you might have noticed in some of the videos, I've said you can use buttons, you can use stones. Really, you can use anything. You don't have to have those store-bought counters. And lastly, attitude is everything. So if you say, oh no, I hated maths at school, maths is so difficult, your child is going to pick up on that. And attitude and enthusiasm is quite contagious. And remember, our children are quite impressionable. So if our parent is saying that maths is hard, they're going to kind of make their minds think that, it really is hard. If my parent finds it hard, I'm going to find it hard. So parents, please, if you make it fun and if you are enthusiastic, they are definitely going to pick up on that and be enthusiastic. And the last thing is, please be patient and allow your child to explore these different things. Maths can be really fun, and I wish you all the luck with this journey along with your child with mathematics, and take care.
Other one for you now.
Yes, please. I can do it.
No, 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 that thing's very heavy. Please, I'm going to hold your hand.
I need to get our other PowerPoint.
Sien, hy het laminated wood gekoop. Dit is die swaarste
Ja,
goed.
dit is die goedkoopste.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm so glad we're happy for you.
But I'm probably gonna miss this after a few days of not rushing here, and
You're probably going to keep